Alright, can I have your name, please?
My name is Ben.
What do you do?
Well, I'm trained as a teacher. I just spent the last 2 years teaching high school Spanish and French to mostly freshmen, high school students.
What do you do for the Anarchist conference and the Anarchist book fair?
Well, I've been helping out the organizers of the book fair last December and this August of the conference and the Feria Libertaria. Just, I have contacts in the community and, just bringing what I can as far as resources and contacts to help carry it out, really.
How old are you and what kind of community organizing do you do?
I just turned 28 about a week ago, and a lot of the work that I do has to do with the immigrant rights movement. So I work with the Day Labor Coalition where I live in the Inland Empire. I work a lot with my sister, who is doing a lot of women's rights advocacy. I've done some transnational work. They do a lot of translation, so I do translation for a human rights organization. We went to Guatemala. We're fighting against the femicide there. Basically harassing a lot of people, telling them they got to do something about it, but also making contact with activists there and learning a lot. So that's and I do a lot of stuff on the web, like I do independent journalism. I work with the Independent Media Collective here in LA, and sometimes I translate articles, and it's a little bit of everything, pretty much.
What other countries have you been, and what have you learned from it?
I've been to Mexico, the northern parts of Mexico, in Baja. I was translating clinics there. I've been to Nicaragua. Went there with a compañero of mine. There I was just visiting mostly. I've been to Ecuador now twice. I was doing translation for medical crew there. I've been to Guatemala. And I've been to France, and I've been to Canada also. And a few different places within the states: New York, New Mexico, Colorado, Oregon. But every place you go, you learn something different. I think traveling in the third world, or formerly colonized countries, you just kind of get an appreciation of the magnitude of the struggle, especially visiting Guatemala, where that country has suffered through 36 years of civil war, and now they're going through this horrible violence, and it's gang violence, but also human trafficking, and it's tied up with the government, and also now they're even trying to tie in the non-profit corporations, kind of like what they're doing here with Alex Sanchez, tying him in with Amara and organized crime. It's a mess that they're in their poor country, and yet they have one of the strongest movements I've ever seen in any of the countries I've ever been in.
Really?
They're really united, really tied together, because they know that all they have is each other, and we could use a little dose of reality like that here, and we could benefit from realizing what resources we have at our disposal, and maybe make more efficient use of them, and really create community, because everybody's so spread out, and there's a lot of mistrust because of a lot of the infiltration and stuff that the government has done, and a lot of the betrayal that's gone on, and we could benefit to learn from just having that bond and that trust and being able to work together. That's the base of everything, is how we can start working together, is just by knowing each other. I think that's where we're getting right now as far as the movement goes. Everybody's kind of coming together, finding where common ground is, and I think that's where our base that we're going to build up from is going to be.
Thank you very much.
Okay, my pleasure.
All right.